Tyler Orton back from business in Vancouver. This should be fun, Tyler. Complaints against telecom companies.
People always have complaints,
right?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, I have some good news, though. For the first time that numbers have been kept on record, there's actually been a decline in the number of complaints lodged against telecom providers. So in the newest report from the Commission for Complaints for Telecom Services, it actually shows that telecom complaints dropped from 13,000 last year to about 11,000 this year. So that's about a 17% decline. The one thing that can be kind of concerning, though, is that complaints specifically about misleading contract terms, those actually shot up 75%, and they amounted to about 10% of all the overall complaints that were lodged. But we've got some very interesting numbers to show you. If we think about some of the smaller companies in this, such as Fido, Virgin, Wind, they had just kind of a much smaller number of complaints lodged against them. The most was 8%. But think about it this way, they have a much smaller subscriber base than the big three. Now, if we take a look at the next set of numbers, we can see that Bell, Rogers, they're leading the way with about 32% and 21%. But think about it, look at TELUS, just 6%, and they have about the same amount of subscriber base as Bell or Rogers does. Now, Bell is saying, well, it's because we have so many more subscribers, but TELUS has been doing a lot in the last couple of years to actually reduce the number of complaints that's going on in the company, and you can see that they've actually been very successful. They had even fewer complaints than some of those smaller providers that I'd listed just a moment ago.
Thank you very much, Tyler. I just use Wi-Fi.
Yeah?
Chicago Wi-Fi, it's the best thing ever.
I use that as well. It's very easy to use.
All right, Tyler Orton from Business in Vancouver. You can get more business news at BIV.com.